Stay with us, this gets deeper. Imagine a world where millions suffer, where entire cultures are dismantled, and the perpetrators walk away free. This is the reality of colonial crime history. For centuries, European powers carved up the African continent, exploiting its resources and subjugating its people. But beyond the economics and politics lies a dark underbelly of violence, oppression, and injustice that has largely gone unaddressed. Today, we delve into the shadows of colonialism, uncovering the crimes that have been forgotten, the stories that have been silenced, and the quest for justice that continues to this day. We'll explore the massacres that were covered up, the theft of land and resources, and the systematic destruction of African societies. We will examine the legal loopholes and political maneuvering that allowed these crimes to go unpunished, and the lasting impact they have had on the African continent. Consider the rubber plantations of the Congo, where millions died under the brutal regime of King Leopold II. But here's what they never wanted you to: forced labor, the mutilations. The sheer scale of the suffering is almost unimaginable. And yet, Leopold's reign is often remembered for his supposed philanthropy, while the horrors he inflicted are downplayed or ignored. Or consider the Herero and Namakwa genocide in German Southwest Africa, now Namibia. Tens of thousands of people were systematically exterminated in what many historians now consider to be the first genocide of the 20th century. The German government has acknowledged its responsibility. Stay with us, this gets deeper. But full reparations have yet to be paid. These are just two examples of the many colonial crimes that have been swept under the rug. From Algeria to Kenya, from Mozambique to Angola, the history of colonialism is littered with acts of violence and oppression that cry out for justice. But how can justice be achieved so many years after the fact? What form should it take? Reparations? Apologies? Truth and reconciliation commissions? These are complex questions with no easy answers. But one thing is clear: we cannot move forward until we confront the past. We must acknowledge the crimes that were committed, and we must ensure that they are never forgotten. This is not just about righting historical wrongs. It's also about building a more just and equitable future for all. A future where the voices of the victims are heard, and where those who perpetrate such atrocities are held accountable. The legacy of colonialism continues to shape the world we live in today. It is a legacy of inequality, injustice, and unresolved trauma. But it is also a legacy of resilience, resistance, and the enduring human spirit. By confronting the dark side of colonial history, we can begin to heal the wounds of the past and build a brighter future for all. It is a long and difficult journey, but it is one that we must undertake together. The time for silence is over. The time for justice has come. Subscribe to Punna Afric for more African history and wealth wisdom. Follow for more untold African stories.